I'm understanding you, are you asking, is there a specific reason for the limitation of height or for his proposed height?
For his proposed height.
Maybe we can get Jesse to speak to that.
The proposed height is just, it meets the regulation of the city's code. He said that 15 feet was the maximum. I didn't achieve or exceed the maximum. That was what he was referencing. The height is just a 10-foot load-bearing wall, and I followed the roof line of the existing structure, so that's why the height.
Was there any intention to put like a RV storage or anything like that there in the future?
No, I'll put a storage, 8-foot tall door, so I could park a taller truck or a small trailer if I needed to. But other than that, no.
Thank you, Jesse.
Yeah, my pleasure.
I don't have any more lights up. Are there any further questions that the commission has? Seeing none, I'd look for a motion on this item.
Motion.
Galen made the motion to approve per staff recommendations. Is there a second?
Second.
Karen seconded that motion. Any further discussion on the motion? Seeing none, all those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Opposed? The motion carries. That puts us to item number 8.
Item number 8 is a final plan development overlay to allow residential development. It's 17P00 or 045. We saw an initial plan development back in March to allow the residential development. There were quite a few exceptions that were granted to reduce the minimum lot size from 6,500 square feet to 4,922 square feet, to increase the lot coverage from 30% to 37%, to reduce the minimum lot width from 50 feet to 46 feet, and to reduce the minimum required side yard setbacks from 8 feet to 4 feet. And this was all stipulated in conjunction or contingent upon the applicant fire sprinkler protecting the structures, as well as signing an agreement to provide a community park. The final plan development revises the exceptions. They are still requesting the small lot size to 4,922 square feet and the reduced lot width from 50 to 46 feet. However, they are proposing to comply with the 30% lot coverage and the minimum required 8-foot side yard setbacks. This is in the Johnson Ranch development. The lots have been platted already, and the road is currently under construction. We previously saw a preschool approved on this property to the north, and this is a phase 1B of a multi-phase development. Currently undeveloped, but you can see there's single family to the west and to the south, and there'll be a preschool to the north. Future land use is low density neighborhood, and South Valley Drive is identified as a collector street on the city's major street plan. Here we have one of the revised building footprints showing the 8-foot side yard setbacks. This one's a corner lot, so it's showing the 25-foot side yard setback that abuts a street, South Valley Drive. One of the interior lots showing 8-foot side yard setbacks. And again, one of the corner lots and interior. And some elevations of the proposed dwellings which will be constructed on these properties. The master plan showing future phases of development, and in this area is the community park which is proposed. Here we are looking at east into the proposed single-family dwelling development. The road is being constructed. Looking south along South Valley Drive and to the north. That's looking at that preschool property, which will be located north of this development. And then looking at the established neighborhood that's south of this proposed development, and looking directly across the street at the single family existing. So the stipulations of approval, the fire sprinkler protection was required by the fire department based on the minimum separation being reduced below 16 feet. Now that the applicant is proposing to meet the side yard setbacks, we can't require the fire sprinkler protection anymore. However, they do have the small lot size and reduced lot frontages, but the applicant is now proposing to meet that lot coverage and side yard setbacks. Staff is recommending that the stipulations be approved, removing the requirement to fire sprinkler protect, but to that the applicant enter into an agreement with the city for the timing to create the community park prior to submittal of any development application or permits for future phases. This will ensure that before we move on with Johnson Ranch, that park is established, so that we do have that in writing. And then there is one revision, and it should be on the dais before you, to stipulation number 3, where it said that the minimum required 8-foot side yard setback or 12-foot for two-story structure be provided. Any decrease in the minimum required side yard setback shall require the review and approval of a major amendment to the plan development. We would like to revise that to say instead an amendment to the plan development in compliance with Chapter 1750-50G of the Rapid City Municipal Code. With that, staff is recommending that the final plan development be approved with the revised stipulation. Are there any questions for staff at this time?
Mike Kwasny.
The lot sizes, are there any lots in our community that are similar to this, to have a visual of what it will look like?
Mr. Chair, we did one similar to this, maybe even a little more extreme. It's known as Caitlin's subdivision up on Haynes Avenue, north of Country Road. And there they were trying to bring in homes at a cost that would meet a market need.